You ready?
I suppose so.
We'll start in 3. Hello and welcome to this week's episode of the DT's Week in Review. I'm Michael Cantu, opinions editor for the Daily Toreador.
I'm Jericho Rosa's opinions columnist for the Daily Toreador.
Jericho, this is the last week of the DT's Week in Review featuring Michael A. Cantu.
Good riddance is what I say.
God bless.
I
already?
hate those guys.
Really?
They're the worst.
What have they done to you?
Dude, they just wake me up early in the morning. They start rambling about stuff.
You know, I heard one of them was a Democrat.
Facts. Something about, like...
There was a socialist.
Things.
Anarchist.
Ma.
Democratic socialist anarchist.
Ma.
I'll tell you what. The state ain't what it used to be.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. We need more of that state. God bless the state, is what I say. If I was... I don't know. I have no idea where that was going.
Lost me already.
Transitioning into authoritarianism.
And this week on, oh my goodness. Interesting thing happened at Texas Tech University. Well, not really. Nothing actually happened, but something almost happened. There seems to... Have you heard about this piece at the Texas State University's newspaper, the University Star? Mm-hmm. The piece is entitled, "Your DNA is an Abomination."
It is. I agree wholeheartedly. I am an abomination.
It is a student at Texas State University. His name's Rudy Martinez. He wrote in the Texas University Star. Texas State University Star. Texas State. We'll get back to that in a second. He says, quote, "Whiteness will be over because we want it to be, and when it dies, there will be millions of cultural zombies aimlessly wandering across the vastly changed landscape. Ontologically speaking, white death means liberation for all. Until then, remember this, I hate you because you shouldn't exist. You are both the dominant apparatus on the planet and the void in which all other cultures, upon meeting you, die," unquote.
Same.
Somebody wrote that in a newspaper.
Was he talking about me?
No, he's talking about white people. I
was offended because I thought it was directed towards myself.
No.
Oh, okay. No, I'm not offended anymore.
Rudy Martinez wrote an entire column
about how he hates white people.
How much he hates white people, and he thinks their DNA is an abomination, and that they go around culturally appropriating everything. Now, aside from like the actual, yeah, you're actually kind of right, Rudy. He just went a little bit overboard and like saying that he wants the entire white race to go away. I have
something about genocide.
Yeah. I have
that just gets people a little riled up.
It gets all the wrong people riled up. I have a slight problem with this, mostly because you know what? I like Bob Barker. He's a good white guy. Who else is a good white guy?
Mr. Rogers.
Mr. Rogers was a good white guy. Sammy Sosa's a good white guy. Whoa.
Yeah, we're really scraping the bottom of the barrel now.
Anyways.
That guy from the Flex Tape commercials.
Goodness. Sorry about that.
Your goodness. Was that sponsored content?
Some sponsored content on the on www.dailytoreador.com. So what happens is this story gets published, and everybody picks up on what's going on. Mr. Martinez gets a lot of flack about it. Texas State ends up pulling the column from their website. The only problem, and the only reason that Texas Tech's talking about this is because a writer for the very credible and reputable news source Breitbart, his name is Tom Cicciotta, Ciccotta. I don't really know how to say that. In which he continued... What?
Cicada.
Cicada?
Cicada.
Really?
Cicada. No. Like, I'm talking about, like, the bugs.
Don't toy with my heart like that.
Yeah, Cicada. We'll call him Tom Cicada.
I'll call him Tom C.
Tom C.
So, Tom C. writes a story, as Breitbart does, oh man, the war against white people, woogie boogie woogie. But keeps referring to Martinez as a tech student, and then goes on later in his article referring to Texas State's former president Andrew Homan, and one of their editor-in-chief, Denise Cervantes, as Texas Tech students. So they keep dragging Texas Tech's name through the mud. Tech kind of acknowledges it, but really doesn't, because, like I said, it has not much to do with it. But the fact of the matter is, they keep referring to these students and the student newspaper and the university as Texas Tech. And then, on Fox News, Greg Gutfeld picks up the story and just lifts it straight from Breitbart, and continually refers to Rudy Martinez as a Texas Tech student.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah.
How bad is it that you're not going to go and actually
fact checking? No, that's crazy.
Wait, what was that word?
Oh, did I say facts?
What's that?
I don't know.
Like those papers you get through the machine?
I
think they put in the numbers and then
No, I'm talking more about the things I read on Breitbart. 100% fact. 100%. Zero bias.
Breitbart, giving us such people as Milo Yiannopoulos.
I love Milo. I have a photo with Milo.
You do have a photo of Milo.
It's framed on my wall.
I never wanted to sock you more that day than
I love Milo.
any other. I hate that guy.
He's amazing.
I can't stand him.
It's
2017.
He's a beacon of hope.
It's 2017. Who highlights their hair blonde anymore? Nobody.
Milo does. Oh, boy.
So the fact of the matter is, Breitbart's trash, and so is Fox News.
And we're not racist. Yet. At Tech.
Well.
Against the white man.
Okay, yeah.
Against the white
Everything
man.
about that is 100% fact. You had me worried there.
And,
here at Texas Tech University.
I think the most unfortunate part is they pulled the story.
Yeah. No, yeah, that's what kind of pisses me off about the newspaper, too. Like, they took it off the website, and I don't know how to obtain a copy of the University Star, but if you have one, please feel free to send it.
Oh, yeah, any Texas State listeners, if you can find a copy of it.
Please.
Just, we'll pay for the shipping, actually. I'll like, overnight it.
I'd really, because I didn't
frame it on our wall.
Because I remember hearing about this, like, all throughout the week, but I didn't, like, actually read it because I have things to do. But, I mean, honestly, I was kind of on Martinez's side, I'm against colonialism and imperialism. But to go out and say that they shouldn't exist, I think Betty Crocker did a good job.
Dear God. Look at this kid. Have you seen a picture of the guy?
Read it? Yes.
God.
Yeah. I think he's a little old. I don't
He's
know if that's actually him, because I saw another one that kind of looked like an older gentleman.
He looks like just a millennial. Ugh. Look at me. I'm wearing a denim jacket with a pin on it.
See, that's the problem with all these millennials. They come in here with their socialized medicine,
Asking for,
government handouts.
disgusting. I'll
Then
tell
they
you.
come in, go to their free newspaper and say, "Hey."
I hate you, white man.
They just open the refrigerator door, spit in the mayonnaise jar, and say, "Hey, let's make a sandwich."
Is that so?
Spit in the mayonnaise jar.
Speaking of spitting in the mayonnaise jar, how about that guy? The bicycle guy. The bank robber.
Oh, Christ.
Oh, God. That killed me. Literally.
Literally killed me.
Jesus on a bike.
Are you talking to the bank robber here in Lubbock, right?
Yeah.
You're talking, yes.
Yes.
So, if you weren't here over Thanksgiving break, lucky you. I think it was
Friday. It was on Friday.
No, it was on a Monday.
It was Friday, wasn't it?
No, it was the week of Thanksgiving. Monday come.
I'm pretty sure it was Friday. It was the same day as the Talkington bomb squad.
No, yeah, that
thing.
was on a Monday.
That was
Monday or Tuesday.
Was it?
Yeah. It felt like a Friday because it was right before Thanksgiving.
It was right before Thanksgiving. Yeah,
it was like the Monday.
It
or
must have been like a
Tuesday.
Tuesday. I think it was a Tuesday
before. One of those.
Yeah.
Two. Yeah. No,
Oh,
yeah,
boy.
Tuesday. You're correct. But so Broski walks into a bank, says, "Hey, listen, don't
Listen
freak
here.
out, but I have a pipe
Clark.
bomb." I think we're
I
going
want
through
you to
two
put all
different
them.
routes here.
Put all the money in the bag. You hear? Or I'll blow the place to smithereens.
He had a pipe bomb. Says he had a pipe bomb.
See this here pipe bomb? I ain't afraid to use it.
The bank robber proceeds to pull out the pipe bomb.
He gets away on a bike.
So
How do you get away on a bike?
The real question is, if you go on the website, you'll see that they have camera, they have screenshots from the security camera, and Broski's it's not even like a professional, like,
It's not like a fast bite.
adult
This is like
looking
This
bike.
is like he punched the kid in like the throat, took his bike, robbed the bank, left the pipe bomb in there, and got away on a bike.
"Hey kid, give me a bike." "No, sir, this is my bike." "I have a pipe bomb, kid." "I don't believe you."
golly gee, a pipe bomb.
And we are Lubbock police and Lubbock, just Happy State Bank, is so concerned about this that they're even pulling. They sent out, Lubbock police sent out one screenshot the day of. It was kind of like a face shot, and then they sent out another one of him like on the bike. And now they're just pulling from the same video, trying to get different angles of the guy, hoping that somebody will recognize him. And it is just about like the same. Well, that one's a little bit clearer, but it's he's on this blue bike. That he has a bag. It looks like he went to the Panera Bread, got one of their oversized bags, and had them stuff dinero
God,
inside of it.
I want you to put all the money in this here Panera bag. You hear? God. I don't get it. How can you be so hard up until you hop on your bicycle and get away like that?
You think like they were watching through the window and like they saw a guy get off his bike. Look at this loser. Look at this chump coming.
Look
in
at
here
this
with the
guy.
bike. He's probably gonna ask for a
This
car
guy.
loan.
Man, I bet he doesn't even have a pair of dress shoes, this man. Steps on in, strolls straight up to the counter, puts a big old pipe bomb on it. This escalated quickly. I hope this is a lesson to these clerks that we're demeaning and accusing of not being nice.
Oh man!
Don't be mean to people on bikes in particular. Oh boy. Yeah.
Could you imagine how that person's day went though? Like, oh man, you'll never believe today at work.
We got robbed by a guy on a bike.
Who was the clerk there? Stacy? The idiot?
I can't believe he got away though.
No,
Like,
yeah.
Is it that easy to rob a bank?
On next week's episode of DT's Week in Review, Jericho and Michael rob a bank.
God. Gosh.
That really is a good question. Like, how do you because they have security cameras.
Hopefully armed guards.
They have guards. It's a bank that's in the middle of town. Man, somebody must have been sucking one real hard that day. Cause Jesus,
What do you even like? What's the next step if like you're like the person in charge of this bank or the police maybe?
The police are just they're just scraping the bottom of the bowl now because they have no leads. They don't know where to find a man on a bike. Because
Did he have a license plate on the bike? Was the bike registered?
See, that's
With
another charge.
The
Unregistered bike.
unregistered bicycles. This is disgusting. This
See?
is what's wrong with America.
See, government regulation helps out a lot.
Unregistered bikes. For the day.
Jericho,
One day.
Jericho, I think you're missing the point. Unregistered bikes are not the problem.
Pick 'em. Wow.
That's not the point, Max.
I'm trying to fit these in here. Come on, give me some slack. Cut me some slack.
Lord.
This is the last week. I gotta get this done here.
We're gonna get you a soundboard for next semester.
I need a soundboard.
We're gonna
for
get
next
you like
semester.
a real soundboard.
We're gonna make this better. We're gonna make it the best.
Up the production quality.
Production quality.
That's cute.
I don't even get paid for this. You don't even get paid for this.
That's why you do it like once every like 4 weeks, you know.
So,
God.
in your honest to God opinion, do you think Lubbock and the surrounding counties would vote Democrat for anything?
Well, you see,
This is a transition here.
this is a very, very multifaceted topic we're talking about here.
Yeah?
There's a lot of things to take into consideration,
Such as?
such as the fact that Lubbock is very conservative.
Oh, is it?
I
didn't know that.
But you know, these are also their fellow Lubbockites that they're voting for. You know, so
point.
there's also that. But keeping all things in mind, no, Broski doesn't have a chance.
We have Drew Landry, who's going to run. He's a South Plains College professor there, running for the House of Representatives. Wants to go up against, I think, Justin Burrows. We also have Austin. I believe the last name of that spelling is Carazales, who wants to challenge John Frullo. I've met John Frullo. He's a sellout. He's one of those guys who's like Hispanic, but also talks like this.
You mean like you?
All right, we're gonna fight.
Fighting sounds. Edit in fighting sounds here.
Ping, bam, boom,
Scruffle ensues.
pow. God,
Pots.
bless
Pans.
America. So, anyways,
Where are we going with this?
I've met John Frullo. Not a big fan. But you didn't hear that from me because I'm a very in-the-middle news source.
I see. Seem very, very unbiased there.
I mean, I think, and we also have the tech professor Miguel Lavario, who wants to challenge Jody Arrington.
Jody. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like right now, I actually have Miguel Lavario pulled up in my
Do you know?
my news search. Yeah, I don't know. He has some time. I'll vote for Miguel.
I've listened to Lavario speak and some things.
I had it for class.
Really?
Yeah. American history after 1877 or whatever.
Oh, so that's like, does he get like real into like, oh man.
He's just a really good lecturer. He's very, very, just well articulated individual. I'll vote for him. Look at him.
He's
that smile. Looks like a guy I can trust.
Tall too.
Yeah, especially for
Being the
someone
brown man.
someone of our ethnicity.
Yeah. Like it's
Yeah.
He's a nice guy. He's a very nice guy. But I feel like he's your token like Democrat going up against a very prominent Republican. Like, oh man, here's my left side of the issue.
Look at his family.
He's a very cute family too.
Have you seen his family?
I have.
On the Google search.
Yeah, I met him in his office once. He has pictures of his kids everywhere. Oh, look at that!
Look at that.
Oh, is he married to a white woman? Ooh, goodness. Honestly, though, I will say all the successful, like, Hispanic men I know, this is not to say that there's a correlation, but all the successful Hispanic dudes who I've met and known have all married white women. Now, I don't know if that contributed to their success. I don't know if that's,
It's a byproduct thereof.
Yeah. I mean, you just have to make connections somehow. I'm
just saying.
That's not the only way. Definitely not, because there's definitely some Hispanics that are married to Hispanics, but, the first Hispanic Secretary of Education in the United States married a white lady, Miguel Lavario, who, if he goes on to become a U.S. senator or U.S. congressman. Seems like not verified yet. Maybe we're into a white woman. Who else?
She could be Hispanic.
She could be. I'm not ruling that out. I'm just saying she looks very white.
Yeah, she looks quite pale. The kids look extra pale.
Blonde hair too? Did I see that correctly? Blondish?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The child's blonde.
Oh!
How did that happen?
Oh!
Look at that.
So all I'm saying is,
How does that happen? I hope I have a blonde kid. Nice brown blonde kid.
you gonna marry a white lady?
It's gonna be weird. It's gonna be like, how did that happen? Look at the skin. Look at the hair. So I don't know. Where are we going with this? We've gone off the
So
rails.
what I'm saying is Lubbock's, I don't think, maybe they'll make a little bit of a dent in, the voting numbers. Because whenever it came I don't know about Frullo and Burrows. I don't know about any of the state representatives, but whenever Jody Arrington was elected here, he had
100% of the vote.
just about. I mean, he didn't have anybody running up
God
against him.
bless America. Uncontested vote.
Yeah, just about.
Yeah.
No Democrats going. No, there was a libertarian going up against him and an independent,
You don't say.
and they got like 0.2% of the votes. But no Democrats.
From Jericho and his libertarian buddies. And that was it.
How is Jericho and the Libertarians?
Oh, Lord.
Man, you start a band, Jericho and the Libertarians, and y'all won't use regular instruments. You'll use really obscure.
Yeah, this is my electric ukulele. Yeah. I like to play the harmonica.
I have a white dude friend who I just, out of the blue, I thought to myself, this guy is so white. I bet you he knows how to play the harmonica. Never asked him this question before. So I said, hey, you know how to play the harmonica? And he said, and I quote, yeah, I actually used to dabble a little bit in high school. And I was like, oh my god, I called it. Called it. Man, if there's nothing more white than a harmonica, let me tell you.
What about imperialism? Or perhaps,
I didn't know your last name was Martinez.
that was too soon?
No.
Jesus, I hope Breitbart doesn't hear this. Texas state students might be
And poor Texas State University.
God.
What'd I do? We didn't do anything here.
Not this time. Oh, boy.
Oh, God.
How's Texas State football doing? Better than us. Oh, how did we do last night? I didn't finish watching or looking at the game.
Last night, the women's basketball lost, I think, by 8 points. Wasn't a blowout. Wasn't bad.
Oh, man, we lost to Seton.
Yeah, we
Seton
lost
Hall.
to Seton Hall, too.
Damn. Hey, we're ranked.
No, yeah, we're 25, but Seton Hall's like 28 or something like that.
Not anymore, they're not.
They're not?
Nope.
Well, yeah, it probably bumped them up a little bit.
No,
But I
they're
was-
not ranked.
I saw that they were.
They are no longer ranked.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
We appear to have taken their spot.
How do you win?
How do you lose?
Yeah, you're still ranked. Oh, good job, Texas Tech. I think this is,
weird.
honestly, I don't follow basketball that much, but I know that they've struggled since Tubby left and Candy Baker's
No, it's been a
leaving.
pretty strong start to the season.
No.
Look at this, 103 points in a game. Jesus.
I think Chris Beard's going to really do well this year.
The man has no facial hair.
He doesn't. It's really confusing.
Chris, if you're listening, you need to grow some facial hair.
I say no.
I say do it.
Yeah.
It needs to be ridiculous, like Coach Popovich, right around that. Length is perfect.
Then you can just start yelling at all the reporters who go into press conferences.
Speaking of which, did you hear Popovich? Popovich doesn't like Trump.
Oh, yeah.
That's amazing.
I like Popovich.
I love Popovich.
I don't even like basketball. I like Pop.
Man.
Anyways,
Dear God. Do we have any more ranked games? Oh, God. We play Kansas in, like, a month.
Really?
I guess not. Yeah, like a month, yeah.
How's that going to go down, you think?
Well, they're ranked second. We played Baylor right before them. Apparently, Baylor's better than us at, like, 16.
They lost to one of their people.
I don't know.
Hands broke the other day.
I don't like Baylor.
Nobody does.
Baylor sucks.
People from Baylor don't even like Baylor.
UT. Oh. Yeah. The schedule's so long. Oh, why does basketball have so many games?
You think we'll make it to the Big 12 tournament?
Yes.
What about the, what's the big one? NCAA tournament?
Yeah. March Madness.
Yeah. You think we'll do the dance? I don't think we'll do the dance, but like I definitely think like there's a chance that if they continue the season like this, man, dream no little dreams.
That year, Texas Tech's basketball program grew twice its size.
In one day.
It's like the Grinch with like the heart. Texas Tech,
Yeah.
little basketball, just like
It's inflating.
God. Oh man. If we spent more money on basketball and less money on football,
We are spending more money on basketball, remember?
we are not.
The big...
No. I'm saying like numerically.
okay.
If we took the football money and gave it to the basketball team, could you imagine how
Uh-huh.
good they'd be? Probably not much better, but like
I mean, it'd be warranted if we gave it to the baseball team.
Oh yeah, the baseball team. Speaking of which, I became acquainted with Tadlock.
You did, didn't you?
Yeah, that was a while ago though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You talk about that? You changed the battery out or something?
I don't remember.
Hey son, I broke my phone. Can you fix it? Yeah.
Oh, Chris Cook went in there also.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, got acquainted with some.
The host of Communicators in a Cart. Communicators in a Coffee in a Cart, something like that. I watch it every now and again. It's a PBS show. Go support your local public broadcasting station.
Dear God. They need to stream like PBS. I had a hankering for PBS the other day.
Really?
I had no way of watching it because I don't have a TV. So I was just like kind of just sitting there thinking like, I could really go for just some like really just dry informational like broadcasting right now.
Here's the history of a peanut.
In
Now-
1892.
And now back to our 14-part series, The History of Rolly Chairs. Man, you get some really good stuff, but...
I love it. No,
No,
I love
yeah.
it. Then one day whenever, I'm just sitting around like, with some friends or something, and then we're just talking, sitting with the gal, and then did you know rolling chairs were invented in 1902 in Staten Island? An Irish immigrant by the name of Brian O'Hare.
Joseph Rolly.
Joseph Rolly. God. Just like,
Christ
what?
on a
Just
bike.
what?
Oh, goodness.
Oh, God. No, and then they always, this weird facts always come out like at just odd times and just oddly, just like regurgitated, just like verbatim. Like, you're just like, Jesus Christ, how did I like remember this story? I did that to my girlfriend last night. She told me a story about like how she got a scar, and I repeated the story back to her, like pretty much verbatim. She's like, I don't even remember telling you this. And I was like, me neither. Oh, dear God.
The only reason I used to watch PBS and now I don't anymore was honestly just to watch Charlie Rose, but that's not a thing.
The
Any
inner
longer.
machinations of my mind are an enigma.
Pardon?
It's from SpongeBob.
Oh, yeah, I get it. No, I get it.
Where is it? There we go.
Not the point, Mac.
Machinations of my mind are an enigma.
I mean, I'm well acquainted with the good episodes, not the obscure late mid-2000s one. I stopped watching after
That's a good
2005.
episode.
Which one is it?
I don't
Is it where he loses his head?
I don't remember. It's the one when he's smart.
Yeah, he like loses his head. Honestly, like that was the last season I watched, and I said, "This is ridiculous. This is just goofy. Get back to the nematodes."
Is that so? Speaking of nematodes,
That ain't nematodes.
we're going bowling.
We're going. It's a good transition.
Yeah, I'll tell you what the problem with this team is. They spent too much time out bowling. They didn't spend enough time playing
I'll
football.
tell you what.
Bowling.
I think I have a. Never mind.
Yeah. Can you believe
We
that?
have the potential to go bowling. It's not a for sure thing yet.
Can you believe that?
I honest to God can't. I didn't think we had it in us to beat Texas.
I was watching the game and I didn't think we had it in us to beat Texas.
I watched the first quarter. I said, "Oh boy."
It's like the little team that could. Just like, I think I can. I think I can. I think I can.
It was then that Nick knew he was in trouble.
Oh God.
But I guess
That was-
also
That was a wet noodle. Wet noodle.
Oh man, not the worst one we've had. It wasn't Baylor and it wasn't
No.
Kansas State,
It was
but it was
pretty
wasn't good.
It was pretty bad.
It was the best of the worst ones. Like it was the best worst game that we played.
That was a pretty
Obviously.
bad game.
It is a terrible game. It was ridiculous.
We were down by like 10 points going into like the fourth quarter. Maybe was it 13 or was it 10?
I think it was 10.
Oh God, it was just
2010.
scored like 3 points in like one quarter.
Honestly, Tom Herman, what's wrong with you? I thought Kingsbury was a piece of garbage, but obviously
Jesus.
you take the
To
cake.
have the lead, just take it and just chuck it out the window.
Man,
Just like
I had a lot of friends also who went to that Texas game. And honestly, it kind of makes you not proud to be a Red Raider hearing how just like blatantly just because Tech doesn't win very often, but when they do, they get really stupid proud about it and just obnoxious. Like my whole Snapchat of people who were in Austin was just people like yelling Raider power to like people walking down the street that live in Austin. Like, can you quit bothering me, please? Like it's just obnoxious.
I don't like football.
It's just
What
obnoxious.
is that? Is
People
that
just
some sort of new
get blatantly drunk
white
and just
supremacist? Oh boy, what's a Raider? Oh no.
All I'm
I'm
saying
from
is
Finland. I don't know what Finnish people talk like. We watch.
a dinga danga durgan.
We watch.
Oh boy,
I don't know what sports they play in Finland. I'd imagine hockey,
that's something with ice.
like curling maybe.
Probably.
Oh, I don't like football. I like curling. That's what I
We
say.
play a game where we pack the snow atop each other. See how tall it gets where it falls.
God.
It's called Stenga. Snow Jenga.
God.
Anyways, Texas is garbage, and so is Texas Tech, but we're still gonna get to go to a bowl game. So yeah,
This is terrible.
yeah.
I feel ashamed.
Nah, I'm happy.
Bowl
against-
eligibility.
No, we don't.
What does
deserve
that
to go to a
even?
bowl.
What
We
does
don't-
that even mean?
We don't deserve
to
to
a
go
team
to one.
like Tech. That being said, Eastern Washington beat pretty big team. I forgot.
Eastern Washington. Guess where Mike Leach might be going?
Not here.
Tennessee.
Oh, is that so?
He might be signing a contract. Tennessee. It's not confirmed yet, but maybe possible.
No. It's not Washington. He coaches.
Oh, yeah,
Washington
sorry,
State.
I apologize.
Yeah, he coaches Washington State.
I
I'm talking
apologize.
about the team we played.
Yes.
The team we played, they had a pretty big win.
Really?
Yeah, at the very beginning of their season. They beat Washington State.
Wow. Oh, no, they did. Because I was watching that, and let me tell you, that was a literal wet noodle fight because it was raining so hard there, and like every time I'd look up and watch the television, fumble from Washington State. Like, and every time it just like, Mike Leach dropped a banana. That's what it was. See that?
Boy, I left Texas Tech for this.
Yeah, I mean,
They do it here too.
like I think it was just the circumstances around
Yeah.
that. But I mean, still, it was kind of goofy.
Yeah.
Because literally every time I looked up, it was a replay of somebody fumbling the ball. Just because
Yeah.
it was like that really like annoying. Just like it's not thundering, it's just pouring down very aggressively, but not enough to really warrant you to I don't know.
I guess that's 3.
Yeah. Anyways, so Jericho, final thoughts on the year. If you could sum it up into 3 words.
I hate football. If I got 2 more, it'd be like and school.
You gonna pass this semester?
I sure hope so.
Same.
I'm giving it my darndest.
Same, actually. I built a website.
God. Oh, you did?
I did.
No.
It's almost done. It's almost finished, and I
Same.
hate my life.
Same.
So if I pass this website class, I'll be fine. I'll just have 1 semester left.
I don't even know what I'm supposed to know at this point. It's just like, the final's cumulative. Sir? Sir? What did we learn this semester?
It's easy. It'll be on the final.
Everything on the final. Yes, but what content specifically?
The content
on the final.
I feel like mechanical engineering would be a lot better if you had a bunch of good old boys teaching it, Jericho. Or is there a lot of West Texas white dudes teaching your classes? I feel like there's a lot of
like
foreign
50.
folks.
50%.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. That sounds fun. This here's a screw.
This here is a screw. You see, you turn it, and it tightens.
I'll tell you what, just like my daddy said. Something,
And then you're just like taking the notes. Okay, a screw. And you look up at the board, and it's just blown up. It's just like, okay, well, I'm putting this down. I'm clearly missing something. Yeah. 0 to 100. Way too quick.
I do not envy you your situation. But also, it's your own fault. Why'd you go into mechanical engineering?
It's a mistake.
Maui, you must
Should've-
really be a good Catholic because you do enjoy flagellation.
Like the fella from the Da Vinci Code. You're good. It was a decent semester. Imagine, I think, yeah.
Is it your worst?
You know? I think it was tech's worst.
Oh, yeah. Speaking of that, we will have on December 11th, the Daily Toreador's Michael A. Cantu will sit down for another year in review interview with Lawrence Skuvanek.
This was a rough semester.
I could imagine, and
This was a rough semester for everyone.
it really was. So me and Lawrence are just gonna talk about flowers
Maybe
and
maybe
daisies.
maybe Talkington's gonna I mean,
Yeah.
is it just gonna implode on itself?
Yeah, honestly, like
Is it because I'm living there? Am I the?
Have you lived there previously?
No.
We'll get back to this later then. We'll see what next semester is like if you're still living there, and then we'll
That's
go
just
back.
then.
We'll go back to the drawing board
Penny in the comment is Jericho Roses responsible for
for everything.
everything
bad
mad.
ever at Talkington Hall. All right, well, I guess. And unless you have anything else to say, this is final goodbyes for this semester. Hopefully, we'll see you next semester. I don't know.
Man.
I don't care.
Please see me next week.
So yeah.
Finals.
So yeah, last episode of the DT's Week in Review to finish up technically its second season, but that's a whole bunch of technicalities.
Ooh.
That's a whole bunch of technicalities that I really don't want to go through. But anyway, so
Awesome. Cool.
I think that's it. That's all. Hope you had a ball.